This week's Historic Figures presents Lonnie Johnson. Year after year, families across the globe cool off on hot summer days with an epic water fight. But while throwing water balloons and shooting water guns, have you ever wondered who invented this super soaker? Well, today we will talk about inventor Lonnie Johnson, who not only invented the super soaker but also the well-known Nerf gun as well. Lonnie Johnson was born October 6, 1949 in Mobile, Alabama. As a young man, Johnson always was wondering how things worked and how to build new things. He even took apart his sister's dolls to see how their eyes would open and shut. His imagination and innovation drove Lonnie to compete in his 1968 high school science fair that was held at the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Despite being the only black student to compete, Lonnie would win his high school science fair with his robot invention called the Lynx. After graduating from Williamson's High School, an all-black student school, in 1969, Johnson attended the HBCU Tuskegee University, where he earned a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering in 1973. 2 years later, he received a master's degree in nuclear engineering, and even holds an honorary PhD in science from Tuskegee University. Following his education, Mr. Johnson would work with the United States Air Force and even NASA from 1979 to 1987. And while serving in the Air Force, Lonnie Johnson never stopped inventing. In fact, it was in 1982 when Mr. Johnson completed his first water gun prototype. And it wasn't until 1989, after years of failures and no's, that Johnson partnered with a business called Laramie Corporation, bringing the Super Soaker water gun to full life and selling across the United States and eventually the world. By 1991, the Super Soaker water gun topped over $200 million in sales, and today close to $1 billion. In 1996, he used the idea and similar technology of the Super Soaker to invent the first Nerf guns. And to this day, Lonnie Johnson continues to invent and encourage change through his inventions, by holding over 250 patents and with more pending. Lonnie Johnson is a true testament about the power of faith and perseverance. It took years to fully develop his inventions, but he never gave up. And because of that, we can have backyard fun and create everlasting memories. Thank you, Lonnie Johnson, for being this week's historic figure.